What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Remember back in 2015 when former New York mayor and presidential wannabe Michael Bloomberg made the statement that he wanted to take guns out of the hands of minorities because he felt like they was not responsible enough to own guns? Well, he actually disguised it as helping them. You know, they often try to act like they're helping when they're really hurting. So he says that he wants to take the guns out of the hands of the minorities because so many are getting killed. And so he wants to save their lives. He wants to save them by taking guns away. Now, because Michael Bloomberg is a billionaire, people often stick microphones in his face and ask him questions he oftentimes don't know the answer to. But because he's a billionaire, they want to know what he thinks. After he fielded some questions about poverty, he talked about unemployment, he talked about gun control. And this is where he made the infamous statement. This dude said that 95% of murders fall into a specific category: male, minority, and between the ages of 15 and 25. He said cities need to get guns out of these groups' hands and keep them alive. These kids think they're going to get killed anyway because all of their friends are getting killed. They just don't have any long-term focus or anything. It's a joke to have a gun. It's a joke to pull the trigger. It's a joke to be Michael Bloomberg. See, this further proves that just because one has money does not mean that they're smart. Michael Bloomberg is a textbook dummy racist. His sentiments are the same sentiments that Southern whites used to maintain white supremacy and to get slavery going. These are the type of sentiments of a textbook racist, a textbook white supremacist. This dude said that 95% of all murders fall in the category of male, minority, and 15 to 25. He's way off. In fact, since 2000, 55% of all murders in the United States were committed by minorities. But guess what else happened? 45% were committed by whites only. That means that white people in this country commits almost half of all murders. So when they start try to create this narrative about how frightening blacks are or how frightening Hispanics are, it's a lie. Everybody's scary to me. I'm scared of everybody because everybody, it appears to me, is doing some killing. This is why it trips me out when I see white women get paranoid about a black guy driving alongside of them or getting into an elevator with them. Most white women get killed by white men. Most white people get killed by white people. Likewise, most blacks get killed by blacks, most Hispanics get killed by Hispanics, most Asians get killed by Asians, because crime is about proximity, not race. But that's the narrative they push so that they can have an excuse to discriminate, brutalize, and overall mistreat people who don't share their same background. Bloomberg will never be president of the United States. I don't even know why he's running. Ain't no way he's gonna get in. I can promise you that. This dude is way off. His sentiments echoes the sentiments by Southern whites of the 19th century. This is the same type of stuff they used to say. Well, we can't give them guns because they'll try to use them on us. Meanwhile, it's okay there for us to use it on them. If he feel like disarming minorities or disarming black people is a good idea to save their lives, he should also disarm cops, because cops are killing black people at a record number. So if he disarmed cops, if he was serious about saving black lives, if he really felt like Black Lives Matter, he would disarm these cops. But he ain't gonna do that because that's too much like right. Mayor Mikey's sentiments are reminiscent of the black codes that were enacted by various southern states to discriminate against black Americans. These restrictions included firearms possession. They did not want blacks to be able to defend themselves, not against each other, but against racist whites. That's what Michael Bloomberg is about. Y'all be careful while y'all out there advocating for gun control. Because if history is any indication of what could happen when you're not able to protect yourself, Michael Bloomberg, for even suggesting that idiotic idea of yours, your mama should be embarrassed and your daddy should have pulled out. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?